Lots going on today for our Arsenal side. Liverpool and Manchester United in the league. Also, we've spent, £162.5 million in the January transfer window? 120 of it is on one player. Hello and welcome back to London's finest with Arsenal and Football Manager 2021. It is Season 3. We are currently sat on the 4th of January. And if you are enjoying these videos and you haven't subscribed, go on, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you're enjoying them, hit the like button. Stick all your comments as well down in the comment section below. I try and read them and reply whenever I get the chance. So yes, today, Liverpool, Manchester United in the league, but also £120 million spent on an extremely good right midfielder. I say right midfielder, he's a right winger, isn't he? It's Dejan Kulusevski, the 22-year-old Swedish right winger signed from Juventus for £120 million. It's actually 105 and then potentially, 130, sorry, I got it wrong. It's £130 million. So, yeah, even more money. Great, wonderful. So he's going to cost us a lot of money, but this is our last season at the club, so it's not my problem. We have also signed Nelson Semedo from Wolves. He has cost £32.5 million. He's been brought in because Kevin Mbabu threw all of his toys out of the pram, so we've shifted him on to Juventus for £25 million somehow. I have no idea how we've managed to just upgrade from Kevin Mbabu to Nelson Semedo, and it's only cost us about £7 million. Basically, the difference is £7 million. I don't know how we've managed to do that. Also, we have got rid of Sergio Aguero. He has gone to Ajax. Is that back to Ajax? No, he's never played for Ajax. He's gone to Holland then for £2.5 million, potentially a little bit more, something like that, 2.6. So, he was never playing for us. He did score a goal for us, but he was never playing for us. He's 34 years old. We are paying a bit of his wages as well, but it was an experiment that didn't work. So we've played just 2 matches in between episodes because of the Qatar World Cup and because of basically fixture rearranging because we beat Bristol Rovers. We haven't really done a lot. We beat Burnley 6-0. Tyrese John-Jules, yes, that man's still playing, scores twice. Calvert-Lewin Milik from the penalty spot, which is something he rarely does. Icardi and Bellerin also scoring. And then we beat Bristol Rovers 3-0. Gabriel, Icardi and Wijnaldum. We played a bit of a rotated side. Probably not fully rotated. Kieran Tierney gets a 10 rating in that, apparently. We've also got our Champions League first knockout round draw, which is AC Milan. So I think that is going to be tough, but I certainly think that is a winnable game, which is good to see. We are now top of the league with a game in hand. I think when we beat Burnley, I think Liverpool drew again. They drew another game. Yeah, they did. So they drew 2-2 with Aston Villa. So we are getting a bit lucky with the Liverpool results. Hopefully we get lucky with the Liverpool results today. Also, Dominic Calvert-Lewin's the top scorer in the Premier League with 15 goals. Screw you, Erling Haaland. The starting lineup then for the Liverpool game. We're away from home as well. I'm actually thinking about it. If we're away from home, we're going to change it up. The starting lineup for the Liverpool game now then is going to be Nubel in goal, Bellerin, Bolly, Gabriel and Guerrero at the back. Our usual back four, and we're obviously reverting to the 4-3-3, which I suspect we might change. The plan is, this is obviously, hopefully, this is going to try and kind of nullify the Erling Haaland and Salah effect. It's going to be Partey, Wijnaldum and Rice in the middle. Kulusevski will be making his debut as that trequartista. Calvert-Lewin will be up front with Tyrese John-Jules, who's now scored 6 goals for us this season. Right, I am genuinely worried that we're going to get smashed in this, partially because of the change in formation, but the other reason is because Liverpool are ridiculously good. They've got an early chance. Salah, it's on to Bentancur's head, but head's just wide. Literally a minute and a half on the clock. Liverpool are already starting to dominate us. This is a worry. Robertson with it, crosses it in, finds Fabinho outside the penalty area. Across, Guerrero can intercept it. Now, Dominic Calvert-Lewin controls this. Back to John-Jules. Plays it through. Kulusevski, first touch in an Arsenal shirt. His second one could have been a goal. It's a good save from Alisson to concede the corner. Kulusevski already getting involved, which is good to see. Corner from Rafael Guerrero on that left-hand side. It's gone and cleared by Papetti. Guerrero gets another chance. Wijnaldum outside the area. Declan Rice. I'm excited by this. This looks like a promising chance. Unless we balls this up. Guerrero again on the left. Get past Trent. He's played that through. Tyrese. Do it, Tyrese. Tyrese John-Jules is my favourite Arsenal player. He's offside. No. Tyrese. You are not offside. Come on, VAR. Be my friend. Be my friend. VAR's not my friend. It's disallowed. Apparently that looked very close. The line's flickering. He's onside. He's onside. If you saw number 26 then, he was onside. We should be 1-0 up. VAR, screw VAR. Corner comes in. We should be winning. We legit should be winning this game and we're 1-0 down. Liverpool move ahead of us in the table then. 2 points clear, we still have a game in hand. So far, we've seen most of this match. Papetti's almost made it 2. Heads just over the bar. So, is this formation working? I don't quite know. We've dropped down a third now because Man United are clearly winning their game also. It's towards Calvert-Lewin, who's been muscled off the ball from Van Dijk. Robertson smashed that upfield, and Haaland's going to get there first, and Haaland does not miss. It's 2-0. We need to change. The formation's not working, is it? Do we have the players for this formation? We do have the players. That's good. We just literally change it, and that's it. Job done. 2-0 down, though. Not even 10 minutes played. Now, I can't be the only one that thinks this, but Liverpool are far too good on this game. I know they're good in real life, but when you look at the actual real league table in the actual Premier League, they're not as good as they currently do in this game. They are effectively unbeatable most of the time. Salah has this ball. Van Dijk, Kulusevski's there with him, plays it in, volley heads back to Nubel. Right, what are we doing then? 22 minutes. The change in formation has shut Liverpool up for a start, which is good. John Jules doesn't win that header. Papetti finds Salah. Bentancur. Declan Rice steals that. Good job, Declan Rice. Kicks it straight into the Liverpool man, and Haaland, who I think's now on a hat-trick already, isn't he? Fabinho gets past Rice. Fabinho's going to go for a long-range effort. Not the best from the midfielder. Hits it wide. Still 2-0 to Liverpool. Corner for Salah. Is it going to be 3? And is it going to be Haaland's hat-trick? Nubel comes out, holds on to that. Good from the young German goalkeeper. Is he still young? I think he's like 25 now. Towards John Jules. It was never going to get on John Jules' head, was it? Haaland's in on goal. Here's his hat-trick. Nubel can hold on to one. Finally. It is still just 2-0, but that was not a highlight, was it? I don't know why I decide to play the Liverpool games on camera, because we just get battered every time. Salah's corner comes in, Kulusevski gets that clear. Declan Rice now can do some bit of football, bit of attacking football from the former central defender. Rice is going to run with it, plays it through to John Jules, who was miles offside. Everything about that attack from Declan Rice was garbage, wasn't it? He couldn't run, his pass was poor, played a through ball to a person who was offside. Nubel smashed that up towards Calvert-Lewin, flicks the head down. Go on, Tyrese! Tyrese! You know how to score goals. You score like 7 every week for the under-23s. Calvert-Lewin has this against his former rival, I guess current rival as well, in the shape of Liverpool. Rice back to Guerrero, picked up a yellow card, not good, because that probably means he's kicked Salah at one point. Wijnaldum has this, crosses in, Calvert-Lewin is there. How has he missed? How has he missed that? 3 minutes left of the first half. We're getting back into this game, but we are just not getting any luck whatsoever. Mane to Camavinga, plays that all across, finds Salah, back post. He's going to play it across to Haaland, and Nubel. Nubel with a superb save there, stopping Erling Haaland getting his hat-trick. Liverpool have had 4 shots on target and scored twice. We have had 3 shots on target and haven't scored one. We are getting unlucky here. We are genuinely being unlucky, I think. I'm going to say that. We're unlucky. I'm also going to say to Wijnaldum and Declan Rice, get off the pitch. I am not happy with your performance. Declan Rice, you're coming off because you're not a DLP. I don't know what I was thinking. Grealish, let's try you in the middle of the pitch today. Let's see how that works. Salah with a corner early on, so maybe the Grealish change hasn't done a huge amount. Someone, why are you not closing that down? Is that Jack Grealish? It is Jack Grealish. He doesn't want to run, apparently. Salah back to Trent. Forward towards Sadio Mane, but Kulusevski heads it forward. Joe Gomez for Liverpool. We're literally 2 minutes into the second half and Liverpool coming forward. Grealish can get this forward to John Jules. Calvert-Lewin's pass is garbage. Calvert-Lewin is garbage. John Jules isn't playing very well either, and I think part of that isn't his fault, is it? Nubel to Gabriel. He's probably just not getting a lot of the ball. Back to Nubel again. Smashes it up towards that left-hand side to nobody. What is the deal with our long-range pass accuracy? It's just awful. Salah has this, he's gone for a curling effort, and what a finish that is from the Egyptian. 3-0 down, but when you concede that, not a lot you can do about it. Oh, great, there's a highlight straight after the goal as well. Is this going to be something we're going to do? Thomas Partey's playing for us, by the way. I don't know whether I've even said his name. Lovely ball, Calvert-Lewin's in on goal. Alisson saves it. We should have scored 2 or 3 in this game. We should have scored 2 or 3, and we are 3-0 down. Salah's ball forward, Kulusevski heads that. Number 14, chase it down. He's not going to bother, is he? Salah's going to go off towards that left-hand side, plays in Sadio Mane. Is it going to be 4? It's going to be 4 because it's fallen to Erling Haaland, and there's his hat-trick. Liverpool are just too good. They are just too good at this game. Why has Erling Haaland managed to get that one? Why did Willy Bolly not do anything there? I think next time we play Liverpool, which I don't think we are ever going to play Liverpool again, but next time we do, we need to man-mark Erling Haaland with at least 3 players. What are these passes? What are these passes? No one's playing well. Our best performer on the pitch is Calvert-Lewin on a 6.8. Then it's Bellerin on a 6.6. And then everyone else is on a 6-5 or below. What are we doing here? Right, 2 changes. Sebelinia and Milik are coming on. That is all we can do. I want to give it just a berate the team because we're just playing poorly as well. It's not like we haven't had the chances. We've had the chances to score the goals. We just haven't done it. Haaland's in again. Is it going to be 5? It's probably going to be 5. Nubel can save that one. He's on a 6.4. What are you doing? Right, let's give them their berate because you're all playing awful. It has made everyone happy, apparently, to be shouted at by their manager. Willy Bolly, 65 minutes. I just want a goal now. I just want to get a goal to try and limit this goal difference. Again, what were you doing? That's Gabriel. Just was not paying enough attention to the ball. Just lets it go straight past him. Calvert-Lewin's head finds Joe Gomez. No accuracy from anything, is there? Our pass accuracy must be like 3.5%, if that. Everton Sebelinia, lovely ball to Calvert-Lewin. Is he going to score? We've pulled one back. There's 25 minutes. Is that enough time? Is that enough time to score 3 more goals? I feel like it isn't, particularly when they have a highlight straight after the goal. It's found its way all the way back to Nubel. So, what is this highlight? This is still the same. What? Just, what were you doing, Nubel? Nubel, if you're on anything above a 5.8 after that, you're bribing whoever does the match rating. It's a 6.2 now. What are we doing? I'd like to point out, before this game, our goal difference was a lot better than Liverpool's. But because they put basically 4 additional goals past us, it's moved them up by 4 and us down by 4. And now they're very close in goal difference. I mean, it's going to be 6, isn't it? It's going to be 6. There's 10 minutes left to play. Salah through to Haaland. There's number 6. He's offside. Well, wonderful. We should have been 1-0 up, by the way. I'd like to point out we should have been 1-0 up because that first goal should have counted. 7 minutes left. Are we going to get a second goal or are Liverpool going to make it 6? Camavinga with this on the left. Plays it back, Gomez crosses in, Bolly heads it back to Nubel, which is the stupidest thing you could possibly do, Willy Bolly. But you're also on a 6.3 as well. The way Nubel's playing, I wouldn't be surprised if he just turned around and kicked it into his own net. Liverpool again coming forward with the ball. Kulusevski's nowhere near it. I don't know why I said Kulusevski. I looked at his name down here. He's a little bit injured. Should be 6. It should be 7. Arguably, we probably should have forfeited the game and we would have been better off. Gabriel to Bolly. Forward to Jack Grealish. It's going to be interesting when we play Manchester United in a few days' time, isn't it? Kulusevski with it. He's done very little on his debut, but I don't think that's his fault. I think that's the game's fault because Liverpool were just far too overpowered. I'm going to stick with that. Calvert-Lewin, can he make it 5-2? He's got... No, he can't. We're playing so badly. Into injury time, and we've lost the ball again, haven't we? Why are we so bad? Lovely slide tackle from Thomas Partey. Erling Haaland's going to make it 6. Gabriel's done the best tackle I've ever seen. And Bellerin's probably going to pass it to Haaland, isn't he? I mean, we seem to not know what to do when we play Liverpool. We just make stupid decisions all the time. A minute left to play. Milik, who's literally not touched the ball as far as I can tell. Guerrero with a good slide tackle, but finds another Liverpool man. Haaland's in. Is it 7? It's not 7, it's 6. I hate this game sometimes. I really do. It's still not over. How is it still not over? What are we possibly doing? What's going to happen? Milik, who should have controlled that, heads it to Calvert-Lewin. Thomas Partey through ball to Calvert-Lewin. Is he going to get another one? He does. I mean, he's turned up in the last 20 minutes of the game. Would have been nice if you were there for the first 70, Dominic. You've scored twice. You're picking that up because you're thinking, oh, maybe I can get a hat-trick out of this. We're going to lose the game 6-2. What a shocking performance. I mean, our best defender apparently was Bellerin. This is water bottle time, isn't it? You come in for training, that is water bottle. You guys were the worst of all of them. At least these ones scored. Oh, my word. I don't care if you're demotivated. I do not care if you're demotivated. You were all absolutely shocking. Every single one of you was shocking. I don't normally look at this, but how the fans have reacted. That was grim. Yes, it was grim. Congratulations to Kulusevski for your first Arsenal appearance. He's not going to be happy, is he? 6-2. 6-2. Tactical blunder? A tactical blunder? I played that for about a minute and then changed it to the 4-2-4 and we got smashed. Ah, right. Who was awful in that game apart from everybody? Right, Nubel, you're getting a fine because you cost us some goals in that. Who else was bad? Anyone above 6.3s are getting fines for a week. 6.2s are getting fines for 2 weeks. Right, Manchester United. Oh, great, it's at Old Trafford as well. Wonderful. Just what you want to see. We are going all change. And so, by all change, there's quite a few changes in the squad. In goal, Tim Roning will be making his first league appearance of the season. He's basically been our cup goalkeeper. Bellerin, White, Gabriel and Tierney will be at the back. Guerrero gets dropped because he's garbage. Also, Ben White comes in for Willy Bolly because he was garbage. Guerrero's not garbage, by the way. He just was really bad, and I'm kind of punishing him, which might not be the best plan. Midfield, James Ward-Prowse and Scott Guest, because everyone else who played in midfield in the last game didn't do anything. We'll come back to Scott Guest in a minute. Kulusevski and Cebolinha will be the wingers today. Calvert-Lewin and Icardi will be our strikers. Lots and lots of changes. This is Scott Guest. We signed him in Season 1, maybe end of Season 1. He was a new gen in Season 1, maybe Season 2. Signed from St Johnstone. He's getting alright, actually, isn't he? He's getting alright. He's got 25 assists for the under-23s or under-18s or whatever. But I think, if we look, he's actually been playing as a right winger. Yeah, inside forward on the right-hand side. So maybe we move him up to that position. Can Kulusevski play in the middle? Okay, I'm not sure what that noise was, by the way. We're going to go for that. We're going to play Kulusevski as a DLP. Right, team, pump fists. I want to say we need to smash them after what happened in the last match. I know we're underdogs. No. Chance top of the table. It kind of worked. That'll do. I wanted to just shout at them and be like, look, guys, you got smashed by Liverpool away from home. Let's not do that again. And in fact, let's smash Man United at their own place. Let's put 6 past United here. We've done it before. I think it was 5. But we've done it, so we know we can do it. Well, we are 15 minutes in against United, and already this is a much better performance, and we haven't had a shot yet, because it's still 0-0. Looking at the match ratings, it's not a better performance at the moment, is it? It's extremely wet, apparently. I was going to say misty, but it's wet by the looks of it. Isco has this for United. Loads and loads of space to run into. We're backtracking as well. Plays it across. Martial's in on goal. Tim Roning's not going to get there. We're 1-0 down. Oh, my word. This is the end of our season. This could be the episode where we ruin the entire season. Straight after the goal, there is another highlight. Ben White with this. Runs forward, plays it to Scott Guest on the right-hand side, who looks about 5'1". I imagine he's probably a little bit taller than that. Bellerin gets this now. Bellerin, is he going to cross it? He does cross it straight into the hands of the keeper, though. Was that wasn't the highlight, was it? That could not have been the whole highlight. De Gea drops and kicks it long. It's going to come straight back from Kieran Tierney. Ward-Prowse to Scott Guest once again. Go on, Guest. Go on, Guesty. Is he going to whip it in? He's kept the ball away from Alaba. Bellerin to Kulusevski on the volley. And oh my word, what a way to introduce yourself if that went in. Still 1-0 to United. So far, Scott Guest is our best performer on the pitch, in my opinion. He's the only one who's really done anything. Pogba to Van der Beek. Plays it forward to Isak, all the way back to Paul Pogba, though. If we can nick this away, counter-attack could be on. I mean, the one thing I found with this game is we make mistakes, but opposition sides never do. It's 2-0. How are we losing again already? Cebolinha's on a 6.2. Get off the pitch. Get off the pitch. I know it's early, but get off the pitch. We're going to do Guerrero. You can play as a left winger. What? I mean, I don't know what we can possibly do at this point. We are just playing awful football. Well, it's not even awful football. We're just conceding goals left, right and centre. To get to Lindelof, who's kicked it long towards Marcus Rashford. Still inside his own half. Runs with it. Kulusevski with a great slide tackle, but finds only Van der Beek. Isak's going to run. Gabriel slide tackle finds only Anthony Martial. This is what Kieran Tierney's conceded a penalty. It's 3-0 and it's not even half time. So is it going to be probably Marcus Rashford? It is Marcus Rashford, right-footed against Roning. Sends him the wrong way. It is 3-0. It's not even half time. We're going to concede 10 goals in this episode. How are we so bad? Like, what's happened? Icardi's on a 6.2. Right, I don't even know what we can possibly do here. Like, why are we saying, like Steve Brown saying, the media has given you a lot of credit, put on a worthy display. The media clearly hasn't, because the last match we lost 6-2. Thrash-armed, terrible. Absolutely bloody terrible. Do you know what I'm really hating about this? I know I need to re-watch this to edit it as well. I need to go through this for probably another hour's worth of, time. United once again with the ball 10 minutes into the second half. I feel like we're going to lose this one 5-0 as well. Rashford gets through on towards the left. Has to go backwards probably. Does go backwards. Pogba with acres of space. Pogba makes it 4. Why did I pick these two games? Literally straight after the goal, there is another highlight and United have the ball. It's going to be 5, isn't it? It's 5. How is it 5? Icardi's on a 5.9, so he's coming off. Scott Guest is on a 6. He's coming off for... We're going to do that and stick Wijnaldum in the middle. I mean, this is worse than the Liverpool game. Arguably, we played better in the Liverpool game and we conceded 6. Still plenty of time for United to get a few more goals. There's also time for us to possibly do something. It's a great ball from Kulusevski to find Guerrero. Is it going to be 5-1? Is it going to be 5-1? Wijnaldum's in on goal and Wijnaldum makes it 5-1. It's still garbage. Final 10 minutes. Are we going to get another? No, we're not. We've just lost the ball randomly. Tierney collects. Guerrero's in front of him. Finds the fullback. Or the fullback finds the fullback. Guerrero's going to go down that left. Can we make it 5-2? Can we make it 5-2? Tierney just loses the ball. And Liverpool, I want to say Liverpool. It's not Liverpool, it's United. I mean, we're bad against both of them at the moment. Vlasic is playing that through to Isak. Isak's going to make it 6. Roning finally makes a save. I think that's the first one he's done all game. Corner for Maddison. It's Vlasic. It's over the bar. Okay, still 5-1. I mean, when you think we're going to Old Trafford and we're going to come away with a 5-1 defeat, and that's not a bad result in the end. What a shocking, absolutely shocking set of results in this episode. It is going to be 5-1. Let's throw another water bottle because that was awful. I mean, people, you're always demotivated. I don't care. Icardi, you got a 5.9. I want to sell you. You've been the biggest waste of money, Icardi. Do you know what you've done since joining? You've managed to get injured and play badly. That's all you've done. Scott Guest makes his professional debut and then wants to talk about the harsh team talk. Scott, now was not the time. Now was not the time because you might be getting a fine. Right. It's the days of the fines then, isn't it? Right, who's getting one today? Icardi. I mean, arguably, I want to fine you 3 weeks if we can, but I don't think that's possible. We're going to save ourselves £300,000 for Icardi's fine. I feel bad fining Kulusevski, but I kind of have to do it because that was awful. You've been here for less than a week and you've not got paid yet. I've just fined you your entire pay packet you've ever got at Arsenal. The only silver lining out of this, and by only silver lining, is the fact that Dominic Calvert-Lewin is still top goal scorer in the league because he scored twice. I mean, there's literally nothing good has come from this. We're going to go forward to the other side of the Liverpool-Sheffield United game just to see how bad it is. And actually, we might even drop down to 4th here because Man City might win their game as well. Are they playing? They're playing West Brom. Right, we'll come back after all those games. And then I'm going to be really annoyed because we're going to be dropping out of Europe soon. Icardi feels fine was unfair. I don't care, mate. How much did we pay for you? If I can get that money back, 51 million. If I can get that money back, I'll take it. I've had enough of you. You're garbage. You're absolutely garbage. I don't want you at the club. Kulusevski, though, fine human being. He accepts the fact that he was bad, so he's going to take his... I mean, he played poorly against... What one's he claiming? He's claiming both. I don't care. Right, let's keep going. Well, there you have it. We're 4th. We've dropped down to 4th place in the table. Not only have we dropped down to 4th, we now have the second worst goal difference in the top 4. No, not second worst, sorry. We are second in terms of goal difference because Liverpool's now 38. Ours is only positive 30. When you think we have scored 46 goals, conceded 16. How many of those 16 were in this episode? 11 of those 16 goals were in this episode. Before this episode, we conceded 5. Right, next episode, we need to win some games, don't we? We're going to go forward. We're going to play Palace and Leeds. I think we're going to play bottom of the table on 19th place, Crystal Palace and Leeds United, which might actually be our game in hand, or it could be that one as well. So yeah, we're going to go through the rest of January, hopefully sell Icardi, because I need someone better than Icardi. Tyrese John-Jules is better than Icardi. He's literally proved it. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. No fancy outro today. I can't bring myself to do it. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm going to go cry for a bit now. See you next time.